We're live this evening from Dhaka Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between Hyderabad and the Lions. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Great information there from David Gower. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there will be something early for the bowlers, but the captain is asking their openers to get the pads on.
Archer has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Some adjustments to the field.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Yep. Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right out of the middle.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
Catch it! Nice shot.
Archer could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Yes. Solid defence, very compact. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Joseph, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Yes. Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Nice solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield. Nicked it! They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Bairstow will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Loud appeal.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
7 runs added there. Hyderabad are 1 for 20. Archer from the north end. There'll be runs here. Straight to the fielder.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Caught, gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Allen, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Misses everything.
Into the third
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Archer has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Joseph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Lovely.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yeah.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A few moves made in the field.
Tricky, well played.
Joseph is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Edged.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Yep.
10 runs added in that over. Hyderabad are 2 for 38. Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
This could be trouble. Trouble! Oh, gone!
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Ward takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 3 for 48. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Van der Merwe, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Overton, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Just threw the shot too early.
Van der Merwe getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Wood, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Terrific touch. Cracks it away behind square for 4.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Wait. Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Bryant shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Catch it.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yes, yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
7 runs added in that over. Hyderabad are 6 for 76. Archer with the ball in hand again.
For the Lions.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yes, bowler. Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Yes, yes. No.
This should be close.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Archer ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Van der Merwe from the north end. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yes. Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yes.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Loud appeal.
Yes.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes, yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Tricky, well played.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs added in the over. Hyderabad are 7 for 106. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Keeper's in.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes, yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. 9 runs added there. Hyderabad are 7 for 115. Finch coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Some adjustments to the field.
Yes, yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. This could be out.
Bit of... miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Finch is looking good. Found some rhythm. Really challenging for the batter now.
Yep.
Great
Bowler's end.
shot through the gap.
No.
A few moves made in the field. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
A couple on offer here. End of the over. Hyderabad are 7 for 125.
Yes.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Pads that away.
No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Wood will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
That was a... real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. And will want to show everyone their strength.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
5 runs added there. Hyderabad are 9 for 130. Good bit of timing there.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or 2 to settle things down.
Nice one.
Negate. Adapted the spin well there and got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Keeper's in.
There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nice one.
End of the over. Good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keep it in.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are that safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike. Some adjustments to the field.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Munro will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Misses everything.
Lovely.
That one almost went at right angles. Amazed it didn't catch anything on the way through.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Yeah.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Drives and misses everything.
Duckett shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Edge! What a ball! End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Lions are none for 6. Harris, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Wait.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Oh. Oh, yes. Nice bowling.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Middle that one, great timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Over. The Lions are none for 17.
None for 17.
Overton from the south end.
Oh, well bowled.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Solid defence, very compact. Got right in behind it.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
11 runs added there. The Lions are none for 28. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Gabriel into the attack now from the north end.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield. Edged, unplayable. Big shout. And out, straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep, big edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. We've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
10 runs added in that over. The Lions are 1 for 38. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Nicely played.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Van der Merwe comes out to bat in a bit of form. But it'll be interesting to see how they go today. super piece of timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Edged it. Big appeal. That's just outrageous.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Monroe doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Overpitched and punched down the ground. Brilliant batting.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Thrashed away, what a shot.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Gabriel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Catch it!
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Catch him!
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good throw from the deep, on target. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Nicked it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Chance to run two.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
8 runs added there. The Lions are 3 for 77. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Strong appeal. Misses everything.
Yep.
There's trouble here.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Drives and misses everything.
Duckett shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Well, they're moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
7 runs added in that over. The Lions are 3 for 84. Allen, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Well placed, should get a single.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Out! Good catch.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
There's a chance if this hits.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Lions are 4 for 92. Overton has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Overton from the north end. Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer. Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Good pickup, big chance. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, lashed onto it and given the full treatment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. There'll be runs here.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Joseph won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Down the wicket, misses.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Beaten on the drive.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything. Oh, it's painful watching. Now, it was a certain wicket if only the ball had been thrown to the other end.
Yep. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Edged, unplayable. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Monroe coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one. Trouble, complete mix-up between these two, just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep. Bowler! Needs to be on target. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Well, it's just painful seeing that. Sure to have been a run-out if the ball had been thrown to the other end.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Could be close.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Edged it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Edged. Loud shout. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls. And they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Rossington didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.